Hey guys, welcome to Tech SEO Vitals. My name is Martin Stepanek and I'm here to translate technical metrics into real revenue. Have you ever abandoned a website because it took forever to load? Or maybe you tried clicking a button and nothing happened? Not only are these experiences incredibly frustrating, they're silently costing businesses billions of dollars every year in lost revenue. Today, we are diving into Core Web Vitals and how they impact your business. I spent years helping businesses optimize their website, and I've seen firsthand how these technical metrics translates to real money. Whether you're running an e-commerce store, a content or SaaS website, what I'm about to share could literally change your business trajectory. By the end of this video, you will understand what Core Web Vitals are, how they affect user behavior, and most importantly, how improving them can boost your conversions and revenue. You will also get practical tips to start optimizing your website right away. So if you want to turn technical improvements into real business growth, keep watching. Let's start with the essentials. What exactly are Core Web Vitals? Core Web Vitals are three specific metrics that Google uses to measure real-world user experience on your website. Think of them as a vital sign for your website's health. The first metric is Largest Contentful Paint, or LCP. LCP measures how long it takes for the main content on your page to load. It could be a hero image, a video thumbnail, or a large text block. Whatever takes up to the most space when your page first loads. Google says a good LCP score is 2.5 seconds or less. Anything over 4 seconds is poor. Research shows that when page load time increases from 1 to 3 seconds, the probability of user bouncing increases by over 30%. Every second truly matters. The second metric is Interaction to Next Paint, or INP. INP measures how responsive your website is to user interactions. It tracks the time from when a user clicks a button or taps a link to when they see visual feedback. A good INP score is 200 milliseconds or less. Anything over 500 is considered poor. The final metric is Cumulative Layout Shift, or CLS. CLS measures the visual stability of your page. It quantifies how much unexpected layout shift occurred during the entire lifespan of the page. A good CLS score is below 0.1, anything above 0.25 is poor. But here is where it gets really interesting. These aren't just technical metrics that only developers should care about. They directly impact how much money your website makes. Let me show you exactly how. Let's look at what happens with poor LCP scores. When your main content loads slowly, users get impatient. Deloitte found that improving page load time by just 0.1 second resulted in an 8.4% increase in conversion rates for retail sites. Let that sink in for a moment. We are talking about an improvement so small you can barely perceive it, yet it draws an 8.4% lift in conversions. That's potentially thousands of dollars from a fraction of a second. I once worked on an e-commerce project. Their LCP was over 8 seconds. I was able to optimize their images, scripts, and server response times, bringing LCP down to less than 2.5 seconds. Their conversion rate jumped by over 10% in the following months. No marketing changes, no product changes, just faster content loading. Now let's talk about INP. When users click a button and nothing happens immediately, they get frustrated. They wonder if the site is broken or if they should click Gain. The Economic Times reduced their INP from 1 second to just 257 milliseconds, resulting in a 50% lower bounce rate and 43% more page views. Even more impressive, Redbus, a major bus ticketing platform, improved their INP by 72%, which led to a 7% increase in sales. That's real money directly tied to responsiveness. Finally, let's look at CLS. Visual stability builds trust. When elements jump around on your page, users feel a lack of control. This is especially problematic near important buttons like Add to Cart or Submit. AliExpress improved their CLS score tenfold and saw a 50% decrease in bounce rates. The more stable the experience, the more likely users are to stay and buy. Think about your own experience. How many times have you tried to click something only for it to move at the last second? How did it make you feel about the website? The data gets even more compelling when we look at real business results. Let me share some numbers that might change how you prioritize your next website project. Vodafone Italy improved their LCP by 31%, resulting in an 8% increase in sales. This single technical improvement generated significantly more revenue than any other marketing campaign. Rakuten24, a major e-commerce platform, increased revenue per visitor by 53% and conversion rates by 33% after optimizing all three core web vitals. But it is not just about immediate conversions. It affects long-term customers' relationship too. 79% of shoppers who experience performance issues are less likely to purchase from the site again. Poor performance doesn't just cost you current sales, it damages future revenue potential. There is also the SEO advantage. Google confirmed that core web vitals are ranking factors in their algorithm. Better scores mean higher rankings and more organic traffic. Nykaa, an online beauty retailer, improved their LCP by 40% and experienced a 28% increase in organic traffic. More visibility means more potential customers. Are you starting to see why these technical metrics matter so much to your business? So now you know why core web vitals matter for your business. But how do you actually improve them? Let me give you some practical tips you can implement right away. Let's start by improving LCP. First, optimize your images. Use proper compression and next-generation formats like WebP. Make sure images are appropriately sized for their display dimensions. Second, implement a CDN. This serves content from geographically close servers, reducing load times. Third, choose reliable hosting with good server response times. This forms the foundation of your loading performance. Fourth, preload important resources, especially those that contribute to LCP. And finally, implement proper caching to allow returning visitors to load your site more quickly. Let me share a revealing case study. The BBC discovered they lose 10% of users for every additional second their site takes to load. For a media giant relying on audience size for ad revenue, this meant each speed improvement directly preserved revenue. A perfect example how milliseconds translate to money. For improving INP, focus on these techniques. Use asynchronous loading for non-critical scripts. Minimize main thread blocking by removing heavy processing during critical user interactions. Optimize event callbacks to ensure they execute efficiently. Reduce DOM size to improve overall rendering performance. and leverage web workers for intensive tasks to keep the main thread free. For CLS, follow these methods. Set explicit dimensions for media elements so the browser can reserve the correct space before they load. Reserve space for ads and embeds to prevent them from causing layout shifts. Use font display swap for web fonts to prevent text shifting as fonts load. Preload key fonts to make them available earlier. And avoid inserting content about existing content unless it is a response to a user interaction. I want you to think about which of these improvements might make the biggest impact on your site. Every website is different, but even small changes can yield significant results. Let's recap what we've covered. Core Web Vitals aren't just technical metrics. They are a powerful indicator of user experience that impact your business outcomes. Improving LCP, INP, and CLS leads to higher engagement, better conversion rates, and increased revenue. Every millisecond of improvements contribute to your business revenue. And optimizing these metrics give you both immediate conversion benefits and long-term SEO advantages. Remember this: user experience is business experience. By optimizing your core web vitals, you are directly enhancing your conversion potential and revenue growth. So, what's your next step? Go to Google PageSpeed Insights right now and test your website. Make note of your current Core Web Vitals scores. Then pick one improvement from this video and implement it this week. Test again and see the difference it makes. To get the most out of your website, simply subscribe to my newsletter or schedule a free initial consultation. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. Also, drop a comment letting me know which topic you would like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.